Have you ever been in a situation where you just want to get something done, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't? Nothing's working? I have. In my creative journey, I've noticed that I have a threshold. So, for example, after about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I completely run out of creative juices. I can't think of any new interesting ideas. I start redoing things that don't need to be redone. I'm anxious to get a certain section done and it just isn't flowing. And then I start thinking, damn, what's the point? And feeling really shit about myself. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I was coming up with all these great ideas before. Why can't I anymore? Etc., etc. So then I started making note of the time that I start and the time that I started to feel this way. It was consistently between an hour and a half to 2 hours. So now I know that that's my limit. That's when it's time to take a break, refresh, regroup, and come back with new perspective. So now when it happens, no matter how much I want to get something done, if I'm in the middle of something great, I don't care. I throw my headphones down, walk away from my device, do something totally different for about 20 minutes or so, and then I return to it, and I'm like a whole new person. I'm coming up with all these great ideas, things sound great to me again. If I redid anything, I can see how stupid and pointless it was and how much time I wasted. So I'm really getting better at learning to recognize that feeling before I can waste time doing things that don't need to be done, or before I totally exhaust myself trying to come up with ideas that just aren't happening. And I give myself the break that I need because now I know that's all it takes for ideas to start flowing again. It's so simple. So if you're not doing this in your life, I totally think you should. It's 100% worth it. It's going to help you so much. I guarantee it. If you want to give this a try, here's what I recommend you do. It's what I did, by the way. Make note of the time you begin something, as in write it down. Then when your ideas fall short, make note of that time as well. You've got to write these things down at first so you don't forget. Then after you've written it down, take a break. Remember, a minimum of 20 minutes, workaholics. Get a drink, get some food if you need it, whatever. No 5-minute breaks, 20 minutes minimum. Now, when you get back from your break, you're totally going to notice how much more refreshed you are and how much better you are to work. You're going to be so much more productive, everything's going to be awesome, and you're going to love life again. Keep doing this for a while, then look back at your notes. That's where you're going to find the number that marks the threshold that is consistent for you. In addition, you're also going to start learning to recognize when you've hit that limit simply by how you feel. The lesson here is learn your limits, embrace them, take adequate breaks for a minimum of 20 minutes, so you can get back to doing the great things that you know you're capable of. In order to stop wasting time, you have to spend it on things that matter. In this case, it's giving your body what it needs. A break. Nourishment. If this is something you already implement, I love that you can relate. If not, I really think you should give it a try. I sincerely believe it's going to make a difference in your life. It certainly has in mine. Let me know in the comments if you decide to give it a shot.